What's up guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to build a customized meal plan. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much protein, fats and carbs your body needs to consume on a daily basis in order to lose fat or weight or maintain your body weight or even increase your body weight. Now before we start, we're going to need to know some numbers like your weight, your body fat and your BMR. Your BMR at rest is if you lay in your bed all day, that is how many calories your body will burn, and BMR in motion is how many calories your body will burn throughout your daily activities, the things that you do during the day. So for this example, I'm going to be using my own figures. So my body weight is 173 pounds, my body fat is 8.2%, and the first two things that we need to work out with these two numbers is my fat weight and my lean weight. My fat weight would be 173 pounds, my body weight, times my body fat percentage, which is 8.2%, and that comes to 14.2 pounds, and that is 14.2 pounds of body fat on me. And then my lean weight would be 173 minus that 14.2 pounds, which is essentially what's left, and that comes to 159 pounds of lean weight, and we'll be needing that number later, so remember that. So BMR at rest for me is 1,925 calories, and my BMR in motion is 2,914 calories. And now to get a good average between these two numbers, that's essentially what we want, because every day will be different. You won't burn the same calories every single day. So we want to get an average between these two numbers at rest and, like I said over here, moderate activity during the day. So you add those up and divide them by 2, and my BMR for the day on average would be 2,420 calories. So now I've got written here plus minus 250 to 500 calories. And now that is typically if you want to lose weight, you want to be 250 to 500 below your BMR, or if you want to gain weight, you want to be 250 to 500 above your BMR. So moving on to the protein multiplier, how much protein you need to consume in a day. There's a scale, 1 gram to 1.5 grams per pound of lean weight. We use lean weight because protein requirements are essentially more based on your lean weight rather than your total body weight. So it would be obviously 1 times 159 pounds, which comes to 159 grams of protein. But my goal is to gain lean muscle mass, so I'm going to be on the higher end of the scale, which is 1.5 times 159 pounds, and that comes to 238 grams of protein. So that's what my body will need to hit my goals in terms of my protein intake. Moving on to the fat multiplier, we have another scale of 0.35 grams to 0.5 grams per pound of lean weight, and essentially we just times that to 0.35 times 159, which comes to 55.5 grams. And I also want to be on the upper end of the fat scale to reach my goals, so it'll be 0.5 times 159, which comes to 79.5 grams. Before we move on, I want to take you through the grams to calories conversions. So 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories, and the same goes for carbs. 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat, in fact, equals 9 calories. Alright, moving on. So before we calculate the carbs for the day, we need to calculate the protein and fats and add them up. So we have protein, like I said over here, we had 238 grams for myself, and then that will be times 4 because 1 gram equals 4 calories, and that comes to 952 calories for the day in protein. And fats would be 79.5 grams times 9 calories, which comes to 715 calories of fats for the day. We add those two up, that comes to 1,667 calories. Now, in order to work out the carbs, we have proteins plus fats, like I said over here, and then our BMR, we have to go back to our BMR, which is 2,420. And now remember that my goal is to increase my weight and lean muscle mass, so I want to be adding that extra 250 calories above my BMR. So it'll be 2,420 plus 250 calories on top of that, comes to 260 2,670 calories. And now the carb calories, we take that number minus the proteins and fats that we added together, and it comes out to 1,003 calories. Now to convert the calories back to carbs, remember 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories. So we take 1,003 divided by 4, and that comes to 250 grams of carbs.
So here we have our final macros calculated, and like Connor mentioned earlier, protein 238 grams, carbs 250 grams, fat 80 grams, and in total that comes to 2,670 calories. So that's what we should be consuming each day to be in a calorie surplus, which we will be if we do, to gain lean muscle mass. Now that we've got all our final macros down and calculated, there are a few things I want to take you over on the carb intake guideline. So for accelerated fat loss, you want to be between 0 and 50 grams a day. For fat loss, 50 to 100 grams a day. Maintenance, 100 to 150 grams a day. Weight gain, 150 to 300 grams per day. And then excessive weight gain, if you're on a heavy bulk, 300 grams plus per day. Now, I want to teach you about how you can manipulate your macros to suit your specific needs. And I'm going to go over how Connor and I have manipulated ours to suit our needs. Our needs being that we want to increase our muscle mass, but at the same time decrease our fat around the stubborn torso areas. So what we've done is we've increased our protein from 238 grams to 255 grams, and we've increased our fat from 80 grams to 100 grams. Simultaneously decreasing our carbs from 250 grams to 150 grams. So we have decreased our carbs significantly, allowing us to increase our protein and our fat. And the reason why we've done this is, like I said, our goal is to gain muscle mass but to lose fat. So in order to gain more muscle and lose fat at the same time, we need a higher protein intake. So that's why we increased our protein and our good fats, and we've decreased our carbs to fall into the maintenance calorie. So previously we were in the weight gain calorie for carbs. Now we've come down a step into the maintenance category for our carbs. And there are many ways that you can manipulate these final macros to suit your specific needs. But that's how we've done ours, and it works really well for us. And obviously, you know, if you need help on adjusting your macros once you've calculated them all, you can always reach out to us or reach out to any health professional, and they should be more than willing to assist you. I know that we are. So at the end of it, our calories come to 2,520, which is slightly less than what we calculated up here, but we are still in a calorie surplus. If you look back at our BMR of 2,420, we're in a calorie surplus, a slight calorie surplus. So that means we should be gaining lean muscle mass. We want to gain muscle mass, but we don't want to put on any more fat than necessary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun making it. I hope you took away. I hope you learned a lot. And we will be leaving a link in the description to calculate your BMR and your body fat percentage and things like that, which you need in order to do all these calculations. But yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. We are posting content on a daily basis. Yeah, trying to provide as much value as we can. So thanks, guys.